sim accounts just cannot be summed and squeezed into 5 live accounts. That's not realistic. It's a negative narrative. 20 to 50,000 immediately in live drawdown, that's just a bad idea. It's just asking for you to blow up. Dan, you've seen me trade live. You've been on the other side at the exchange whenever I was trading over on Nadex. And you saw when I had some tough times and lost 5 or 6 figures. You saw when I had some great times and made 5 or 6 figures. And you saw tens of thousands of other traders doing the same thing. And I could do 10 times as much in sim as I could in live because I always got the fills, right? So it was
Yep.
always the same. Can you speak on that just shortly, like a little bit about that difference?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in any simulated account, the fills are just automatic. Doesn't matter your size. You can run 20 accounts. They're going to get filled in the live environment. And Daryl, you know this firsthand. You mentioned when I saw you at the exchange, you had some great days. The transition, though, was a little bit difficult. And you were an experienced trader. You've been trading options, I believe, for about a decade when we first met. So
Yeah.
it wasn't that you were new to trading, but that transition from one product to the next or going from simulated to live is a huge step. And it impacts traders of all experience levels. So even if you're sitting there thinking, well, I've already, I've really cut my teeth in the market. If you've only cut the teeth in sim, that's an important first step, but it's just the first step. And transitioning to live is where we really want to focus and make sure that we're there for you through that transition.
Yeah. So it's time to be real. There's unrealistic things that cannot and will not happen. We cannot give you 20 live accounts. We're not even allowed to. But you can understand the actual benefit of using 20 accounts and building up a balance that you can transfer into the vault. 20 accounts exist for a reason. It's not an entitlement in life, which is where some people, I don't know where they got that idea, but they get this, I'm entitled to 20 accounts. Well, regulation says you only get 5. Okay. So see it as a benefit that no other firm offers. Upfront benefits, more in fact.
All right, 30 seconds here. See what we got. Qs are looking stronger than SPY as of right now. We're already starting to break out a pre-market high. Now we got to readjust this. We got to readjust pre-market high right now. Literally already had to readjust pre-market high right there. Wow. Right there into 400 and yeah, man, we really moved on this US Iran data. We really did. I'm gonna have to see. I would slam a 30K pullback. Absolutely slam it. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I mean it's the shitty thing about trading all-time highs is like even if we do get super strong and we go long, where are we gonna take profit? Where are we gonna take profit, right? So Qs are much stronger than SPY. ES is kind of approaching that 7,600. This is very interesting. I want to let this first candle close. If this candle closes strong and we can come and retest pre-market high on Q, um, that might be a thing. You know, in this market, it's just I want to see a strong close though, because we're at that 400, so we could easily break and reverse that too. Yeah. Just want to be patient today. It's Friday. We don't have any data today, so that's good. Apple and Nvidia are inversing each other, so that's really not great for any sense of direction besides chop. Let's see how this candle closes. Yeah, I mean, not a convincing close to either side, really. Really not. Are we going to hold the 400? Are we going to fail the 400? What's going to happen here with the 400? Right now, it's really tricky because Apple and Nvidia are inversing each other. So, more than likely, what's going to happen is we're going to chop until that changes. Let's see what the heat map is like. Wow. I mean, semis and IT are green and everything else looks pretty red or flat. Okay, so it looks like we might hold this. I just don't want to take anything that is not A plus, A plus, A plus, because I'm trading my funded account today. So yesterday it was kind of more funs and games, but today it's a little bit more serious. I would really like to take a pullback today. That would be the most ideal thing. Drew Nobu's not locked in. Yeah, I really just want to take a pullback today. I don't want to take. I really don't want to take a breakout or anything like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we held this 400 though. We're approaching this 7600 on ES. Apple and Nvidia are still inversing each other, so that's why. I mean, it looks like we're holding that 400. It's just we're going right into that 7600. I might be down to take a pullback into pre-market high here on Qs. We'll see. If we kind of come back down and retest it, I'll take it. With the stop below VWAP. So yeah, pre-market high slash VWAP. That's a pretty nice confluence there. Let's see if we can come back down and retest it, and then I'll just go long, trim into highs, and hold for till we fucking go to the moon, I guess, with this shit. Let's see if we can get a retest. All right, retest a pre-market high VWAP in 400. I'm not gonna be early. I'm always early. I'm not gonna be early, but watch. Uh, because this shit just ends up going. But yesterday I was early, and I mean I was still green, but it's because these fucking news days. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this happens. Okay, let's see if we can get a pullback to pre-market high slash. I would say okay, well I'll take some at the 5, but I just don't want to be early, so we'll see. That news is just so bullish though that man, I don't know if it's gonna pull back. ATR is pretty high. You know, on days like this, it's hard to get a pullback. And then we're trading right up here into 7,600. So almost 7,600 on SPX too. We'll see how we react if we pull back to pre-market high and VWAP. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Now we just gotta wait for this. My stop is gonna be. I know Orb hasn't printed yet, but this indicator, basically the low of day. Low of day is gonna be my stop on this. Let's see how we come down here. It's around 738 ish. These bullish ass days though. Okay, Orb's printing in 20 seconds. Let's see if we can get a pullback. I might enter at the 5. If we pull back, I mean, if it just keeps going, I don't know what to say. I really don't. This news is very bullish, but okay, maybe I'm looking at the 8. Honestly, this looks very strong, so maybe the 5, to be honest with you. We'll see. It's like about $1 down. This ATR is very, very wide. We should get a pre-market high retest at some point, right? I just don't want to show up too early because I tend to do that. But the one day where I'm like, oh, I don't want to show up too early, just being early was the only thing I could have done. Okay, I'm going to start entering at, let's see, what are we doing here? When ES kind of tests 7,600, I'm going to start entering when it starts testing that demand. And then I'm going to scale all the way into pre-market high on Qs. We're gonna go. Fuck, I'm the see because I always would be the type of person to buy right now, but I just don't want to be that guy right now. But I know this is the day to be that guy, like because of this news. Pull back, you stupid bitch. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, it's just okay. All right. Like basically on these types of days, you can't even really take a pullback to the five. You have to like the five is a lagging indicator, so you have to take a pullback slightly before the five because it's a lagging indicator, so it's not real time. Um, Hold on, my AC. I gotta shut the window. We should have known too. This is what happens at all-time highs: is we just keep going higher without any type of pullback. Um, I mean, a pre-market high retest looks really good. We might just have to be super patient for it. Basically, just reclaim that 400 and ripped. Literally could. Honestly, I might honestly try a little bit at orb high and see what the fuck happens, if that even happens. With this direction, I'll just stop out real quick if oh, we're approaching 500 there. Let's see, can we get a pullback? I'll take a little bit at orb high, like I said, and I'll just stop out very quickly if we fail it, and then just re-enter lower. If Spy starts wicking this orb high, I'm just gonna enter. Yeah, I'm gonna get in a little bit. Fuck it. Worst comes to worst, you just stop out under the five. This shit's just ridiculous. I guess I'll go long into 525. Wish I would have kind of done this earlier. I mean, I'm just in two. Like, it's almost not even worth it. But I'm not about to buy a bunch up here. I can't do that. This is just to kind of alleviate the FOMO a little bit. It's actually not even that smart, but it's because is retesting the orb, and you know sometimes the stronger name doesn't even retest it. It's the weaker name that retests it, and you kind of have to enter when that one retests it. So today it was Spy because Qs were stronger. I don't know how much farther up we have, to be honest with you, but with this shit, it's there's really no telling. Look at this, you know. I'm gonna trim one. I'm gonna trim one right here. I know it's not a lot, but oh well. I'm just gonna set this to break even. I don't know. It's for the FOMO, really. It's for the FOMO. I don't know. Makes me feel better. I'll take gosh. Yeah, it's like, dude, I said I was gonna take a pullback to pre-market high, didn't happen. Say I was gonna take a pullback to orb, didn't happen with Qs at least. I mean, a pre-market high pullback is good. That's like a legitimately good trade. Pre-market high pullback for show. We're here at this 500 level. It's like, how are you gonna buy, even 4 MNQ at a time like that? Two is enough. Basically two, and just hope. I mean, honestly, hope for more of a pullback. I'd rather it pull back and stop my runner out than keep going with 1 MNQ. But yeah, see, this is the thing. When we have news like this, like really, really bullish news, and we open at all-time highs, hold on. Just waiting for pullbacks isn't really. It's going to leave you at the train station, which is fine. I mean, it's fine if that happens. It's just hard. It's hard to see it happen, but it's fine. It's like the gif where everything's on fire and the guy's with the coffee and he's like, "I'm fine." That's basically what it's. When I say I'm fine, that's what I mean. Everything's burning down. We're up 100 points, more than 100 points on the day, but since we held that 400, I just wanted to fucking pull back. I wanted to pull back to pre-market high. See, I say I'm always early because of shit like this. This is why I'm always fucking early. This is why. But then the one time that I'm early, or the one time I'm not early, then this happens, and then when I'm early as fuck. Tell me how that happens. guess. I mean, I'm cool with making. I mean, green is good. Green is good. Obviously, we still have a lot of time left in the day. Obviously, I was hoping for a quicker day because I haven't taken Scooby out to play in a really long time for like more than half an hour. So I wanted to take him out soon. It's a $2 pullback. It's not a lot to ask for. On a day like this, though, it could be. Oh, there goes Nvidia. Nvidia's starting to go. Nvidia's slightly green now. Microsoft at 440. What's Oh, what the fuck, man? That sucks. I mean, I said I was going to hold this into 525, but it's like there's really no reason to take profit. I'm just going to hold it until it either stops out or I guess 550. I guess I'll try and get to 550. I hope it doesn't go to 550. I really hope it because the more higher it goes, the less likely it is to retest that pre-market high. Honestly, at this point, taking an orb bounce on Qs might be um, decent. It'll probably need to be a quick scalp, but I'm open to trying a Q orb bounce. I'm going to set a limit order for 40, 48, 548 for this little MNQ, this little one MNQ that could. It's really just a matter of getting a good pullback today. This market is just so fucking manipulated. It's crazy how we're just breaking all-time highs. It's making it harder for people to gain wealth that like are trying to invest in the market because everything's more expensive. I almost want to like DoorDash a fucking iced tea. It sounds like a stupid idea, but it might be a great idea. Because what if the trade happens and I'm fucking off over at Sprouts, and that's going to cost me way more. I'm not going to do it. I don't honestly use this DoorDash stuff because it's, oh, $0 delivery fee. I didn't know that. How is this $0 delivery fee? How is this? How did they make? They just like tax on the. Okay, let me see. Let me see if this place has it. I honestly might go get one of these if it does, because I really feel like this, and I don't want to pay. So this is free shipping. Oops. Do I only get free delivery fee once in a while? Because I don't want to waste it. That's why the fucking service fee. And then probably I have to tip on top of it. The service fee is just as much as the item itself. And then the tip's $2. I'm too much of a Jew for that. It's because he's trading on toss. That's the first problem. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the Tradovate would never. Also, Weeble would never. Weeble would never either. I think Weeble would never. I've never had Weeble fuck me over. Oh, is this the pullback right here? Okay, so honestly, Orb still looks good. Q Orb high for a scalp. Don't expect like to break highs, but I think a Q Orb high is worth a try. Q Orb high is worth a try. But that's probably knowing this shit. That's way too much to ask for. Pre-market high is a for sure. Like I almost don't even want to leave until pre-market high. Like leave to take Scooby out until pre-market high if it happens, but that's really the A plus setup. I'll take good size on that. I'll take good size on that for sure. Trades like that, it's like, all right, when they do come around, like you have to fucking be there to execute. Like yesterday, missed took profit here at what was it, 200? Yeah, I think I took profit here at 200. And that was the stupidest thing ever because right after 200, like, and I knew it. If we broke 200, I knew we were just gonna rip, and we did. And it's like, yeah, you know, when stuff like that, when you're in trades like that, you can't mess it up because that's what's gonna really grow your account. So, like this orb bounce, it's like, okay, like this is not really super A plus. I'll try it, but I'm not gonna go heavy on it or like be super wild about it. Also, a Q300 bounce I'll take for sure. I mean, that's way down there though. Okay, so my runner got stopped. I don't know about this orb bounce. I don't think I'm going to take it. I might try a little bit just because we're approaching 7,600 here on ES. So I'll try a little bit, but I really don't want to just do 2 MNQ. It's not worth the mental capital. So if I do anything, it's going to be 4. I just don't know how much I trust this. I'll try a little bit though. I want to see like a little bit of a. Okay, I'll try a little bit. Just previous candle high. That's all I'm looking for. Oh fuck! I was scaling in one at a fucking time. I was trying to do 2. All right, let me add this. If it starts to fail, then I'm just gonna stop out. And it looks like it might be. Yeah. If it starts to bounce off it, see that's the thing with being too early. But it's like I wait all this time and then some bullshit happened. I'm glad I stopped out though. Honestly, a VWAP bounce, like I might take that, or I'll take a reclaim of orb. But so far, we're pretty heavy right now. See, that's the thing. It's like with 2 MNQ, I don't make enough, and then with 4, it's like I either make or lose too much. I mean, 100 bucks isn't too much, but I'll try a little bit here again. Just that bounce off VWAP. If this doesn't go, I'm just gonna focus on focus on the pre-market high bounce and that's it, which is probably what I should be doing anyway. But I'll look for a retest back into 500 here. We're just very strong, so. Okay, there's 500. I'm just gonna take one more off there and just let this run and run. I'm kind of tired of dicking around with these tiny trades, but I'll take this into the previous candle high here at 520, and then I got a break even stop, and I'll try to get this to 520. And then after that, just wait for the pre-market high pullback, which is what I should have done anyway. But at least we made up some ground there. Made up some ground. See, that's what it does a lot, is it breaks below orb, and then it taps VWAP, and then it reclaims orb. It does that all the time. Does that all the time. Is it gonna keep going? I doubt it, but I'm here for it if it does. I hope it doesn't. I hope it goes back to pre-market high. I'll take like 8 to 10 MNQ at pre-market high. I'll take 8 to 10. Come back to pre-market high. That's fucked. All right, guys. Pre-market high. Pre-market high, guys. Whichever comes first, I'm going to start scaling in. So if SPY touches pre-market high first, I'll start scaling in. If Qs touch it, that's kind of what I'm watching, but and then the stop is low of day, which is orb low. Below that, not right there, but below it. Okay, we got about $1 to go. It's definitely closer on SPY. But I like it. I'm going to start getting into whichever one touches first. Is that going to confluence with the 400 bounce too? Seems like we got a good amount of confluences here too, so just don't want to be too early. That's the thing that gets kind of tough for me. For me. Okay, we're at 7,600 here on ES. And start scaling in soon. Maybe at like 400 on NQ-ish area. Or a little bit below. I want to break in reversal of 400. Break in reversal of 400. Yeah. Break in reversal of 400. Yeah, like 381. It always tries to like fucking get me to want to get in a little bit early. But we want it to break in reverse. We still have a little bit of waiting to do. We still have a little bit of waiting. Because we want everyone to go long here. And then they break it, and then we go. All right, guys. I'm gonna get in a little before this candle closes. I don't want to be greedy. I'm gonna get in a little bit right there. I know it's probably a little bit soon, but I'll average down, obviously. I still think we're gonna come lower. That's why. That's the whole thing. But we might not. If we start showing strength here, I'm gonna add to this. All right, I added a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't get the full size that I wanted into this. And sell at orb high, at least trim at orb high. Unless we come lower. If we come lower, then I'll add to it. Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like you got to try not to be too early, but also like not too. I just trimmed a little bit. Not too greedy with the entry, and also not too like foolish with it, right? Because it technically never touched pre-market high on Qs. It still could. I mean, it still definitely could. It kind of sucks not being able to get the size in, but all right, I'm gonna close that out and then wait to see if it can come back down and do a break in reversal. Now we really need it to break in reverse. just go? See, I'm trying to be more conservative, and that's not really working well, to be honest with you. It's really not. We're at 40 points from that 400 break and reversal right there. It was a tiny little break and reversal, but see, the more we kind of fuck, dude. All right, we're still looking for this Q's. Like VWAP bounce on NQ and if you market high, kind of break and reversal, orb low area. I'm gonna get in a little bit there. Might be early, but wasn't the best entry, to be honest with you, but whatever. What was that average? 11? And I'm going to add more into this. Adding a little bit right there. If we fail this, that's going to be shitty, but we might fail this. I'm going to be quick to stop out of this. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm adding a little bit to that. No, that doesn't look good. Doesn't look amazing. Yeah, you would think they're gonna bounce it there, but they don't. Whoa! God damn it! They do the opposite of what you think is gonna happen. That's what they do. Fuck. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You wait all day for that shit, and then they blast right through it. Well, are they gonna reclaim it now? I mean, how you gonna, you know, what are you gonna do? Honestly, what are you gonna do? Right? We've got to literally do the opposite. We should not have. We should have tried and we should have shorted above it. Sounds crazy, but anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. See what I can do. Catch you guys later.